coaster.
What's up YouTube, Crazy K-Fud bringing another video. I've got the conclusion episode for the Typhoon today. You know, actually managed to play on the map Pen Depot. I haven't played on this map for a long time. Like, it used to come up and people used to vote against it for Hydra Dam. So, bit of a weird, you know, excellent map, but you know, onto the gameplay. Like, I've been playing around with this gun a lot. You know, like the other day, I was trying out lots of different stuff, and you know, I've settled on Weapon Pro and expanded arsenal. But that's, you know, if you vary, if you don't want to use the expanded arsenal, then aim enhance or even a retriever. You know, retriever's always good. Sort of fail spray that guy, but you know, I'm in a bit two minds about the gun. Like, 1 minute it's really good and not like in close quarters, you know, you can absolutely destroy people, and the other time it's really, you know, bullets just chip off them, like, even though you're really close, and you know, it's inconsistent, this weapon. It's an awesome gun, you know, it's an awesome looking gun as well, but I shot that guy out of cloak there, that's why I could kill him. But like, I was messing around with aim enhance and the reflex. Like, it's easier to track your opponent, but you know, I don't find it connects as well there. Like my aim was bang on him, and I just held down the trigger, and I don't know, he just didn't want to die for whatever reason. But I'd much rather, you know, use the feline or a shotgun from my close quarters. You know, I find that they're a lot more reliable, like a lot more consistent. But this gun can be ranges, you know, it ranges from being absolutely ridiculous, like quite a cool battle with a Reaper guy here, but I'll take him out. Like that, you know, the inconsistencies on top of the lack of ammo, you know, it's gonna be a no for this one. Like, it's not really, it's not crazy. It can be, but you know, it's too inconsistent for me to give it a full thumbs up, really. Like, there you see it melts people, but you see it a couple of times in this video, like bullets just bounce off, and like I don't know whether it's where they've got armor boost or what, but bullets just literally, they just bounce off. So that wasn't a bad time to kill, really, but I miss everything on this guy. That's another thing, like the hip fire's a little bit inconsistent, like because it comes out in such a random pattern. Like, sometimes you'll hit him and sometimes you won't. Like, you got to sort of, even with a laser, like I had a couple of goes with the laser today, but most of the servers banned it, so you know, I couldn't really test it properly. But out of ammo, I've only got a swarmer, so I'll switch over to the shotgun. Like, I just get taken out by a grenade. But obviously, you know, I had a lot of ammo there, but I just couldn't really get anything better together. Like, I had a game on financial when I was using the retriever perk, so I should have tried stealth killing that guy. Really, I shouldn't really. I saw he had the X pack, but I should have either pulled out my swarmer or just, you know, left him alone, really. But you know, although you can do well with this gun, like I do get. I mean, it's not all Typhoon in this game. I do get a max suit and pull out a marshal, but for the most part, it is like, don't know how this guy killed me, but the old auto armor trade glitch, like that shouldn't have really killed me. But yeah, he's using the feline. Like my video the other day, I'd much rather use the feline. Like, I can get people at longer ranges with it, and well, you know, you can it's just so much more enjoyable to use. Like, well, this gun is enjoyable to use. It's just, like I say, it's not very consistent. So the feline, you know, it's a lot easier to aim. Like, you just got to aim that pointer on them. Like, this one's a bit all over the place, you know. Not to mention that the mobility on this gun's a little bit limited. It's like the K-Volt again. Like, you got the feline, which is super mobile, and then with the Typhoon and the K-Volt, you know, it seems you can definitely tell the difference. Like, you do move a lot slower compared to the feline, or compared to, obviously pistol's going to be quicker, but compared to any other sort of weapon, really, which is weird. Like, the SMGs in this game, like, apart from the feline, you get a mobility drop. So, like, just getting 93 assist on that guy. I mean, just holding down the trigger, like, and trying to hit him, but you see it's weird. Like your pointer will be bang on, but like I was saying the other day, you know, it's just the way they go up and down. I've a bit of a fail trying to climb up here. Look, he just won't do it. Like, but trying to take this guy out there, camping, but you know, it's just weird. Like the mobility penalties for it. I'm not really sure why. Another fail here, but just I keep trying to jump up the wrong bit. But anyway, like I tried it with point fire enhancing, and it's like I was saying, like it's just inconsistent with in a lot of ways, really. Like I'd much rather have this, like my shotgun as a trusty backup, you know. Get a nice shot on him there. Like you can just get people from a nice range. You know the limitations of the shotgun. You know, with the Typhoon, it's weird. Like it's hard judging like the weapon's effective range. Like sometimes you can kill people really quick from medium range, and other times it just takes a while to like all your bullets won't connect, even if you're aiming at the similar sort of range. So I know it's going to be a Typhoon sort of thing, but. Yeah, so no, the Typhoon, it's not really crazy, but well, you know, it's not by my standards. You know, like I'd much rather have a feline or even like a scarab. Like I'd rather have an alpha jackal because that's more consistent. But a bit of a laggy death on that guy, like, or a bit of a laggy sort of kill. Like I just charge his spawn with a max suit. Really, I should have saved it. Like. I always use it, like I'm always like I thought I'd just charge a spawn and I'd be able to get a lot of kills, but that guy, he should have died then. I put a full shot on that guy and a punch, he should have died, but you know, it is what it is. Don't know what he's doing, still shooting at me. He should have run away really, but like, they're not even shooting back. He tried to C4 on me, but like there, like that, he had a lot of health then. Like he had near enough, you know, full health, and I don't know, just didn't want to die. And like he got melted. He didn't put his armor on, but sometimes it melts people, and other times it don't. Like there, like at the moment, it's looking really good. Like oh yeah, you know, I'm melting people, but I was playing. I nearly got the gun. I nearly got all 500 kills with the gun. So you know, I had a lot of inconsistencies with it, and it just didn't really sit right with me. Like. You know, I found on 360 it to be a lot more consistent. I don't know whether it's anything to do with PC or not, but I just found on 360 I could get a hell of a lot more kills with it than I can on PC. But I just sprayed this guy's C4, but you know, it ends up being like a 48 kill gameplay or something like that. So it's just. If there's anything like, if you use this gun, or you know, if there's any particular setups that you find really well, and you know, let me know what you think about the inconsistencies. You know, is that something that you experience as well, or is it just me? Like, is it just my aim, or you know, something like that? But punch that guy out. I just found overall like the reload to be the best thing for it. Like you don't really need rapid fire on a gun like this. I suppose like you'd run out of ammo even quicker. Like I did use rapid fire today, but it's just you run out of ammo even quicker. It's just you know you can piece together kill streaks, but you know not really good. Like dodging this guy with the Reaper cannon, but we'll charge up. You know, there's 3 people get taken out. Like. You know, like there, that weren't too bad sort of spray control, but I don't even know what this guy's shooting at. But this guy just standing there in cloak. I was too concentrating on the other guy, but this guy just popped out of cloak with the MK60 and melted me. But you know, even on Skyline, I was finding like, even though I started shooting people like way before they started shooting me, like. I had to drop on them and my aim was bang on them. Like they could just turn on me with a scar, like a rapid fire scar. So, and you quicker with the scar as well. It's weird. It's like the scar's more of a better as an SMG as it is an assault rifle, and the Typhoon is like it's meant to be really good close quarters, which is weird. Like sometimes, like I say, sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. But if that's like I say, if that's just me, then you know. let me know. But it's another one like the K-Vault. Like it's just the inconsistencies, really. Ran out of ammo there and just went to pull out the shotgun. And that's the thing I've noticed as well with Weapon Pro. Like, even though you've got the perk at tier 3, like for weapon switch quicker, apart from the pistols, like it looks like it switches quicker, but there's a delay before you can actually pull the trigger and actually use the weapon. So bear that in mind. I think I'll have to do some more extensive testing on it, but I found with the Weapon Pro, like the reload and the ADS time is you know, significantly changed. But with as far as the weapon switch time goes, I don't really find it helps at all. Like the animation's there, but the speed doesn't actually change up as far as you can use your weapon. So like that was a very melty kill there. Just chasing that, going around in circles after that guy, but he just gets taken out. Like I've found against the newer players that are all running auto armor or, you know, get armor boost after a while, you know, they're the ones that take the most. But with this gun, it's a lot more noticeable than it is with every other gun. Like I don't know whether it's the fire rate, just the amount of hit markers you get with this thing is just ridiculous sometimes. But like I used all that ammo, and I've only got a swarmer again. But yeah, between the ammo, you know, the attachments, or like the inconsistency, just not too good. I just get sideswiped here, like they're coming at me from all angles. But you know, every game I played today, I played about 7 different games, like trying to get some different gameplay and all the different stuff. But yeah, I managed to get like at least 40 kills every game. Like that wasn't a problem. I had a couple of 50 kill games on a crash site and that, but you can do well with the gun. It's just frustrating sometimes, like how you're thinking to yourself, like, oh, I just killed someone that quick. You go on to aim at the other guy, shoot at him, and it just doesn't drop in. It's just, you know, it's just a bit of a strange one. Shouldn't have really challenged that guy there, but I got blew up with a grenade anyway. For a grenade that exploded, like the guy was right there and it exploded. Like you saw earlier, like I got killed. Obviously I was cloaked, but I was way above the grenade and it exploded and killed me. But I should have at least got a hit marker then with that grenade. I don't really know what went on there, but coming up to my reboot again soon, so I'm going to be doing a reboot grind video soon. Like, you know, obviously you go from having all this stuff, like you get used to maneuverability, you get used to all the different perks, and then when you lose it, like me and Pete and I just melted this guy. But you know, obviously you get used to all your perks and that, and when they're all gone again, you're like, oh no, should I have rebooted? But it is a challenge. You know, you are constantly challenging yourself. Well, I am anyway. You see these players, like every time you see them, you know exactly what they're going to be using, but just get unlucky there with the K-Vault guy. But you see some of these players that, you know, you see them a lot and they're always using the same thing. It's like being back on 360, like everyone's using the mic or the Grendel, you know. Like I like a bit of variety in my gameplay, like even on 360, like everyone else, even like when all the clans were still about, like everyone would just be running one gun and I'd be, you know, trying out all different weapons, attachments and modules and that. Like I know what the best setups are, but it's like, do you really want to just keep using the same weapon again and again and again? It's the same thing on Battlefield, like with like the AEK. Like every time I play Battlefield 4, like you see these rank 120 players and they're all just running the AEK. Like, you know, it's like it's the try-hard weapon of choice. Whereas on that, I've done pretty much every gun bar one on the carbines, assault rifles, LMGs. Like I've done all the weapons. I've got the master dog tags for all the weapons on that game, but you know, you got to switch things up. You know, you got to make things fun for yourself. You know, challenge yourself. You know, everyone can be like, oh, if I was using that, I would have beasted you. But try and beast people with like, or try and do well against players that when when you're a bit disadvantaged, when you're using stuff that you shouldn't really be able to do well, but dancing around the sky with the max suit. But that's about it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's crazy or what? But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. This has been Crazy K-Fud. I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, you got him. Next time, try to